consequences of your actions catch up to you, how do you respond? If you're Claudia Corrugato, you run.
Relax! Hey! Get away! No! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Hey, stop!
Back up.
Residents of the Woodland Hills neighborhood in Van Nuys, California, had a stressful start to their Memorial Day. While the area isn't necessarily known for being the most peaceful one in the City of Angels, there is no way they could have seen this coming in the early hours of May 26, 2025.
Woman at one point got out of her van and climbed on top of it. At one point, she was seen pointing a gun to her head. From a nearby home, you can see the woman on top of her van.
It all began with this 911 call placed by a concerned citizen around 7:15 a.m.
Yeah, hi, this is a little weird. I was just over at off of 13 Sherman Way, and this van, white van, it's there now. It pulls up full of bullet holes. The glass in the front just like somebody looks like a machine gun went at it. They just pulled up there and just parked in the middle of the parking lot. So you guys might want to check that out because it looks really weird.
And what kind of vehicle was this?
It's just a van. It was a van, and it was the front windshield is like 15 bullet holes in it. It's all spidered out, and then the driver's side is all shot out. You can't see the people inside because it's the way it cracks.
What color is the van?
White.
Did you get a make or a model?
No, I didn't want to get near it.
We'll go ahead and notify the officers. By any chance, did you see the person that was inside the vehicle?
No, the way the glass was, I could not see anybody. I couldn't see anybody inside.
A shot-up van parked in a rundown parking lot is a lot more than a little suspicious. Why are there so many bullet holes? Who put them there? And, more importantly, what's hiding inside of it? Officers are immediately sent in to investigate.
Any Van Nuys United Possible Shooting Investigation 13 Sherman Way at the parking lot. Vehicle parked inside the parking lot, a white van, unknown maker or model, with multiple bullet holes on the front windshield and driver's side. Is unknown if occupants inside the vehicle. It's code 2-113-939-18.
Two officers arrived at the 13,000 block of Sherman Way, the location of the mysterious white van. When they move closer to inspect it, they discover a woman sitting in the driver's seat along with 3 very loud dogs. The officers patiently wait for the woman to step out of her vehicle, but they can already feel a sense of anxiety and hesitation from her as several minutes pass. When she finally steps out, it's clear that this woman is going through something.
I don't know why you're crying. I don't know what's going on.
My sister.
Okay, step out of the car. We're not going to have this conversation with you peeking in and out of this car. Close the door for the dogs. Close the door for the dogs. There we go. How are you doing today?
Horrible.
Okay. What's going on?
My dad died and my twin sister made me homeless and my mom helped her. And they put a restraining order on me and I don't know
Okay. How long ago was that?
like a year ago.
Okay, so hold on. Stop crying, okay? I don't know why you're crying off of this.
It's car
Okay,
probably.
okay.
I don't even know. I can't get mail.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna put me to I don't even know
Why?
Restraining order.
Stop.
I should say that I am the older.
No. Stop all this. Let's talk back here, man.
Between the woman crying and her dogs barking non-stop, it's difficult for the officers to get a grip on the situation. They move the conversation to the back of the van, where the woman calms down a little bit and explains her situation.
Ex-boyfriend.
What about your ex-boyfriend?
Well,
What about your ex-boyfriend?
he did that.
He did what?
Broke my windows.
Okay. How did that happen?
He smashed them.
With what?
Baseball bat.
How long ago was that?
Like a week.
Okay.
Violating the restraining order.
Okay. You're on summary probation or formal? Are you checking in with someone?
No.
So then you're just on summary probation. Nobody gets violated on summary probation. So take a deep breath. My partner's going to ask for your information, and then we'll go from there just to make sure that you're not on actual formal.
The officers have her talking now. She's nervous that she's going to be arrested for violating a restraining order, But the officer determines that she's only on a summary probation, meaning she's considered low risk enough that she doesn't have to report to her probation officer. She should be in the clear. Everything should be fine. She's clearly going through enough as it is with her personal life. But after the officer runs her name through the system, it becomes clear that she may not have been telling the whole truth. This woman, who we now know as 42-year-old Claudia Corrugato, isn't just on a summary probation. She's also got a felony arrest warrant in her name.
Turn around for me. Stop. Relax! Hey! Whoa! Claudia, right? Turn around for me. Stop. Relax! Hey!
Get away!
No! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Hey, stop!
Back up. 9841, can I get it back up?
When she realizes her cover is blown, Corrugato pulls out a handgun that she had hidden under her apron. The officers are now dealing with much more than an upset woman and her dogs, and as they retreat to the vehicle to call on the situation, Corrugato begins to make her escape. She takes drastic measures to make sure the police don't get near her. As she gets into her van, Corrugato points her own gun at her head. Whatever she did to earn a felony arrest warrant, she's willing to do whatever it takes to escape the consequences, even if it means taking her own life. Corrugato peels out of the parking lot. She makes a break for it, driving south on Woodman Avenue just as backup arrives. The responding officers realize Corrugato isn't going to go down without a fight, so additional units and a helicopter are called in. It's going to be a long morning.
9841. We're in pursuit of a 451 with the gun, southbound Woodman from Hart.
9041, we're in pursuit of 451 with the gun. Southbound, Woodman from Hart.
Requesting backup action supervisor.
Advice primary unit will be taking over broadcast already southbound Woodman, approaching Van Owen.
From Woodman Avenue, Corrugato turns west onto Burbank Boulevard, south onto Sepulveda Boulevard, and then west onto Ventura Boulevard. It's unlikely that she has a destination in mind as she tries to ditch her pursuers, but she's definitely not concerned with maintaining the rules of the road either way. She drives dangerously and erratically as she approaches the more suburban areas of Van Nuys.
95 is going to the parking lot, northwest corner, Burbank and Woodman. And looks like we'll be continuing westbound Burbank from Woodman.
Units are continuing westbound Burbank, approaching Hazeltine at 40 miles per hour.
Went to the red line.
Traffic.
95 is going southbound Sepulveda from Burbank. Ventura going westbound from Sepulveda. 95 advised West Valley, we're going to be in their division. 5, we're going to be westbound Ventura through Havenhurst.
Units are continuing westbound Ventura through Havenhurst.
Southbound Reseda from Ventura. We're going to be westbound Tarzana Drive from Mecca.
After breaking as many road rules as possible, Corrugato turns onto Ringling Street. For her, there's just one problem. It's a dead end.
Gotcha.
You guys going to be going into a dead end. Let's make sure we leave one unit, last unit, grab that end of the street, set up some spike strips just in case this first person makes a U-turn. Remember, 415 woman with the handgun, we're at a dead end. Guys, give us some room.
Let me see your hands!
Officers shout orders at Corrugato, but she's not going to let a cul-de-sac beat her. This chase isn't over yet.
Units are approaching a dead end. The last unit.
Let me see your hands!
Drop strike 6, invitation with future. Ventura, hopping the curb. They're going to be on Bellow Street, hopping the curb, coming around the unit, back out towards Wells.
Corrugato hops the curb, drives over someone's lawn, and escapes back to Amigo Avenue before heading west onto Ventura Avenue.
Hey, back northbound on northbound.
The wild chase continues for several miles, with the police hot on Corrugato's tail. She continues to ignore traffic laws and endanger others while on the road. You have to wonder what's going through her mind at this point. Is there a plan, a destination, or is she just driving aimlessly as long as she can? The longer this pursuit goes on, the worse Corrugato looks. Whatever problems she's running from just keep getting bigger and bigger. One police unit breaks off from the rest to get ahead of the chase and lay a trap that will hopefully put an end to this mess.
Hey, Topanga. Incident commander, have a Topanga unit here doing some spike strips.
It's no use. Corrugato hops the curb again, drives around the spike strip, and the chase continues. There's no stopping this mad woman through conventional means, so more units join the pursuit, including a squad with a little more firepower. The cavalcade of police cars follows Corrugato into another sleepy neighborhood and trails her as she turns onto Arcana Road in Woodland Hills. Another dead end.
Get out of the car! Turn off the car! Turn off the car! Stop the car now! Stop! Like turn here. There's no way! Stop the fucking car! Continue with the frequency. Hey, drop the gun! Drop her gun! Hey, she's got the gun to her mouth! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Corrugato drove herself straight into another cul-de-sac, and this time, the street is too narrow. There's no curb, and multiple police cars are blocking her exit. She's trapped.
Buzz, is the cold air, or is it kind of want to come up with the group? I just want the last shop, last patrol officer. You're going to be okay, we can talk about it, Claudia. We can talk about it. Let's just talk about it, Claudia, please. Please be turned around. You and me, we can just talk about it. There's no reason. There's no reason to finish this way, Claudia. Claudia, let's just talk. Me and you, you'll be okay, Claudia. You'll be all right.
Realizing there is nowhere to go, Corrugato falls back on her initial plan. She points her gun up to the soft spot under her jaw. The officers on the scene are pleading with her now, doing everything they can to draw her out safely. No lives need to be lost today. After nearly an hour of negotiations, Corrugato exits her vehicle, but she's not ready to surrender.
On the roof.
Well, Lolita, we're currently waiting for the public information officer from LAPD to tell us exactly what the details are, but we do have some thoughts about what occurred here and what led to it. As we step out here live, you can see you're looking down due Metz, directly due west of Serrania Avenue. The standoff appears to be underway at Marmora Drive and Arcana Road here in Woodland Hills. That's not that far from where we are. We know that the person the police are focusing on is a woman. She's apparently armed with a weapon of some kind. Where it's not clear yet is what kind of communication she may have had.
Corrugato's chase through Van Nuys has now taken over the news cycle as a standoff with police. She's climbed on top of her van, and now she's sitting out in the open, still pointing her gun at her head while she calms her nerves with a cigarette. With Corrugato refusing to come down and police not wanting to do anything that will make her hurt herself, the standoff continues for an excruciating 14 minutes. And then, Corrugato makes a move. She carefully climbs down from her van on the passenger side, putting herself out of sight of the police. While she's rummaging for something from the passenger window, a SWAT team moves closer to block a possible route of escape.
$988
10:39, yes. We have 2 outside units, and we have 2 additional code 2 calls that are timed out, about to be assigned outside. One in RD 974 and one in 926.
A tense minute ensues as SWAT officers order Corrugato to drop her weapon. Not only does she refuse to comply, she pulls another weapon from her van before walking towards the house in the corner, gun still pointed at her head. All of Claudia Corrugato's decisions have led her to this, a last-ditch effort to escape the consequences of her past. Like so many before her, she is about to learn a very painful lesson. Bad decisions always come back to haunt you. To stop her from endangering the unsuspecting family living in that house, a SWAT officer fires his weapon twice, striking Corrugato and causing her to fall to the ground. Grievously injured, Corrugato writhes on the floor in pain. The weapon she pulled from her car is fully visible now. It's a machete with a long, menacing blade. Even in her pain, she is still pointing her gun at her head. After several hours in a chase that led them 14 miles from that rundown parking lot, Claudia Corrugato is finally apprehended. After she was placed in handcuffs, paramedics provided immediate aid. After, Corrugato was transported to the hospital in critical condition. It turns out that Corrugato's gun, the one that she had pointed at her head for the majority of the encounter, was actually a BB gun that resembled a Glock handgun. The 27-inch machete she had with her at the end, though, that was very real.
Suspect managed to get to a home. That's when one officer opened fire, wounding her.
She was struck by gunfire, but not immediately taken into custody. Ultimately, after about 45 minutes to an hour of negotiations, she was taken into custody and she was transported to a local hospital where she's in surgery in critical condition.
In the aftermath of the Memorial Day standoff, Claudia Corrugato was charged with 2 counts of felony evading. Looking deeper into her file, it appears that this encounter was the third and final straw for her. She had been arrested twice before in 2023, both in felony offenses. The first time she was released, and the second time she spent less than 2 weeks in jail. 2 of her dogs were taken in by animal control, but the third one got away. Its whereabouts are still unknown. While this chase and subsequent standoff ended without any lives lost, Claudia Corrugato's frantic attempt at escape serves as an important lesson. It doesn't matter how far you run, how hard you fight, or how much you beg. When you've done wrong, the bill will always come due, and a price will need to be paid.